Ready to brawl. Stacked up at ramp position as well. They've left outside open. They want to just be able to rotate quickly. That's the goal. And the rotations from ramp going upper mean to go heaven. Rush needed to stay efficient. He only got one. The single smoke is covered off the top side of the ladder as well. So Zelsis goes forward. He's going to flank around, wants to hold off on Lobby. But bomb already planted. And Norbert holding as he is towards Squeaky. Not to mention a fantastic position from World Edit. We saw it just off to the right. Zelsis really had no chance back into it. Flasha has to pretty much do all the hard work because the kit still holds for automatic, but he won't be able to duel as effectively without that armor. He's got to go, though. He's going to give it a try. Checks behind the vents. Standard position. Good shot on a Waylander. Down to the man who's got all of the work to do, plus the chance to defuse it. He's got a smoke on top of the bomb, but unfortunately, they're all over him and already knifing it as well. Tries to tap it and bait him in. That does pull one through. He's still got time on this. He can knife it back. It's a counter knife, but Boomich is going to get it. At the very least, that would have given more money to automatic. Now it's more money to Boomich. Corner.
Oh, did he actually end up molotoving his teammate? I
think he
so.
did. I don't know where that came from. It definitely was on that direction, but did it bounce off something and roll down? Either way, KIO had to go running. Bomb's still down. Celsius is still up, and it's just Norbert left over, so it should work out for Cloud9, and it will. Flush is going to close the round. I do need to look at that again. Yeah, where did that Molotov come from? Smart played. Couldn't hit the shots. Molotov gave him a chance to focus on Deacon, and even when he was blind, he just tried to stagger his step just enough. He looks all right so far in this position. 2 again for him. Bomb down, but picked up and recovered. It'll go to the corner, the safe side of Old Toxic.
Yeah, it's a great plan, nice and open. Makes the CTs very vulnerable when they go for the defuse here. Automatic on the sniper, and you can see it's really working out for him. Just Boomich now, holding behind the silo, and you don't think he's going to do much with this.
You don't think so, but he's trying to make it. Oh, if he had hit one of the two of those. Poor flash from his teammate nearly costs him, but thankfully for his sake, they didn't walk out any further from the blue crate, and he could hear Norbert.
He wants more?
Retreat. I'm surprised he does, because Norbert was retreating. He had that one, absolutely, but to find a third, no way, and it goes back to a 3-on-3. They've wrapped all the way around, and they've got toward the ramp. He's got to be very careful, and he certainly is. But he's not aware of the second player that I was getting to was Waylander. Bomb to be planted as a result. Rush could potentially deny. He gets the second player instead. Quick, able to trade off of it, and it's around for Winstrike. 5-3, their third.
1 minute remaining. Upper execution, that's a smoke towards the heaven position, but no one there.
Interesting position from Rush. KIO this time only gets one, but he's still up on rafters, far side. No, he hasn't been there all game, so they won't be able to check it, or bombs on the other side of that wall. World Edit's got to enter the site. Norbert, he knew Rush was up there. He's trying to clip off all 10 toes with the shots from the AK, but it won't work out because Automatic's there to keep his man alive and walking, and unfortunately, Norbert's actually just said, you know what, guys, I'm going to help you. I'll smoke myself into position. Tried to take advantage of it where he could, but Automatic's got the shot instead. Flasha trying to get shots outside. He'll find Norbert. He's been exceptional so far with the AUG as well. And he hasn't done it all in the same fashion. We saw the knife from a garage when he played that angle with.
Well, there's another player removed. Zelsis holding strong, and Boomich have to do something, show stopping at this point. It's quick to deliver a headshot towards Flusher, though, and they've got a bit of lower presence now. Waylander down there with the bomb as well. Doesn't want to go to the plant just yet, it seems, and Boomich continues to find headshots.
Brings an automatic AWP. Such luck to find a shot, though. Getting right now, it's great.
Oh, he goes down.
Yoshima down there. That means upper's a little bit weak, and if they wrap around, they can exploit that. Automatic's already got one to stop them. Couldn't quite find the second. But if they go to that stairwell, they've got great positioning downstairs on the Cloud9 side.
Trying to focus on automatic here, but he's had so many fantastic close-range shots. Spots Norbert, takes him down, and he's doing such work outside. 5 versus 3, and automatic essentially to sit in CD spawn now. He wants a bit more here. I feel like that's a bit of a misplay. We'll see if he capitalizes. He actually ends up getting another one. Zelsis at least got 1 kill on a platter. It's quick. He's gone. Not the most efficient kill. Awkward exchange downstairs. Waylander will go down to Rush. Bomb was dropped outside on that kill from Zelsis anyway. Like firing, even without the accuracy, you're not going to miss much. And that's been the same story for automatic throughout this first map here. Every orb shot is just absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, he's been stunning. A little bit awkward now because he has to look back toward Decon, and that's when they want to work out from control. But Zelsis is still there to bail him out and does exactly that. 2 more for him. Quick gets the only kill. It's going to be 11-4 for Cloud9 at half of map number 1. Unfortunately, Golden has been sick for, oh, good shot from Quick. He's had some health issues for a period of time that unfortunately and effectively ruled him out for this event. Zelsis, therefore, was registered as the coach, therefore could stand in. So Zelsis technically is the coach. Yes, very good point. Balance is here. And Zelsis is as well, as he finds the opening headshot towards the upper bomb site. If Cloud9 get this round, could be done, because it'll be a 12-4 lead and another eco, and then it goes to, what, 13-4, as the bomb not going to go down quickly, as Norbert is there, and he defends valiantly with a nice headshot, and will he get another? Not quite. That allows the bomb to cross over.
Bomb does cross, therefore it's going to be planted. Norbert's trying to do what he can, but knows that running blindly toward it is not that advised, because he's got to worry about decontamination. As soon as Zelsis stepped out, though, he instantly took his head off, and now they've got the advantage on the retake. Smoke, it's deep. It's not on top of the bomb. It's gone toward New Box. There's a chance they can still hold that from decom, which means they have to take fights. They have to get aggressive. Norbert's going to trade, but KIO has the cards. He's got everything in his hand in his favor, because that smoke is just so poorly placed that now he should win out the round. 21 HP for Boomich. Boomich is on it? He's on it. KIO's got to go. He's got to peek it now, just barely in time. And Flusha, who played outside the entire time, knows how to counter it. Throws a Molotov far and wants to drop in, but they don't account for quick. He and Waylander, before Waylander died, found a kill. So therefore take a 2-1 trade advantage.
They absolutely will. They did so much damage with the utility at the start there as well. The HGs and incendiaries doing so much work. And Quick's not done just yet, it seems, as he tries to battle Flusha, but I wouldn't recommend that. The shots he's been hitting today have been incredible. Could have just told his teammates where he was, and they got him to kill like that. KIO gives himself up for free, and unfortunately, that really does fall apart there.
Yeah, Norbert collects 2 in the bomb. So KIO goes all the way back around. 12 seconds. I want to just hold on to this AK. I think he's realized it, but it's too late to realize that, and Norbert's found that kill as well.
For masses, and now a 5-on-4. Automatic will have a quick pick there. You can see the reaction from the CTs, and it should be, I thought, the double kill, considering it's the AWP on the second player, but at least keeping their head above water. Lose this round, they lose the first map. So, Kiyashima again, finding more and more kills towards lower. It looks like we are.
You're right, there is no cash at all. It's overpass next. They're sectioning off the map so effectively. KIO wants more information. He'll look downstairs. Quick wants to play it on an angle that has to commit. Kill's already come in, though, at ramp. Op's gone. Crossfire potential is there, and it works. That is such a strong position for the CTs. KIO reveals that, though. So all they have to do is hold the inners of the site. Flusha needs to make sure he's looking at the door and not away from it. He can hear them on the other side. He'll get Norbert, sprays back in, looks for Quick, but can't find it. Bomb is planted in the meantime as Flusha gets back out and makes no mistake. He's hungry. He wants more, but it's Waylander that's got the CZ onto him instead. Not done yet, because he's got an AK-47, and he does indeed have a kit, plus the smoke. He's going to have to be extremely clever using it, though, in a 1-on-3. He's already got 1. Damage onto the other, but Rush has position, and Cloud9 have the map 16-7.
Cloud9, the heavy favorites here. Their map pick. They're going to send 4 players towards B at the very start. My God. Automatic finds a shot with the PD-50. They got to pounce on that. And Norbert's got to find at least a couple of kills here. He'll be blinded off and have to fall back towards short. And now it's up to the defending CTs to do what they can here. World Edit was so quiet in that nuke affair, and it doesn't look like things are getting much better for him. He's stuck in the water. Zelsis will take him down. It's down to Boomich at this point, who has to try and recover absolutely everything. Spots 1, gets a kill there. Or does he? Oh no. Gets nothing. They get run over.
Maybe they're going to go aggressive round 3. I'll have a rifle accordingly. Maybe they're not. Maybe they 4-spot. We won that. I'll get an SMG and run them over.
We'll see what happens. Oh, this is actually starting to go wrong.
In the smoke. This is optimistic. Why? What's the point? You still have the advantage. Well, at that site, at least, but that's ridiculous.
This decision now is starting to fall apart. I'm not sure what they're up to.
Yeah, what was that? For Boomich to get in position? AK is going to have to do some damage. Didn't even spot Quick in the corner.
And Warrior with the AWP will strike first, taking down Zelsis.
Is watching out toward the doorway. Waylander's given up. Tried to fire through. Now Flusha gets rolling. Norbert's down. Whirled at it with the op. Has to watch both angles. KIO's trying to pre-fire it. Saw him backing away. Still doesn't want to round it, but he's low enough on HP. It's easy when he does. It's Quick that gets back in. We know how solid he can be as an individual, but he's Molotoved off, and it might be, depending on what Boomich can achieve. I'm surprised he went for that. They would have had no idea he was on the flank, but if he could have achieved something, they might have gone for it. Now Quick might want to consider the save, but he's still sticking around because he knows that any kills he gets are beneficial.
Yeah.
And he's got it. It's exactly what they had to do. It's not a 3-man in that terms of all 3 are. Ooh, oh, what a shot. Zelsis shut down, sit down.
That wasn't the best call. Zelsis has been eradicated, though. Waylander, another slow start from him. I'm not sure what Boomich is up to there.
Also going to be in a position to try and take the site as Quick gets taken down. Waylander does get Kiyoshima, but Flush is already working his way in.
Oh, this spot from Flush up. So good. Oh, the timing. It's going to come down to the absolute milliseconds here. 5 on the clock as the bomb goes down. If Flush is dropped, the round could fall apart, but he hits absolutely everything there.
Celsius dropped the soap.
Perhaps. Oh, he has now. He'll be going down. Waylander gets 2.
They can justify putting one in the corner to try and bait them in as well. Again with the advantage. Good find from Automatic. That changes that setup slightly.
Well, that's the AWP removed. Boomage in the one and done position. Smoke in front of him though. Does Rush have the presence of mind to check it? No, he does not.
Oh my god, yes he does. Great reation. Quick trades it.
Now they know it's a B attack with 25 seconds remaining. Winstrike have a huge upper hand here.
Norbert trying desperately to swing and get it. He gets one. Quick's got the other, and it's going to be the defuse. That was very swift from Winstrike.
Like I said, I would say it's about 1 in 100 that would actually be successful. That one's a bit more common.
Trying to make a statement toward B as they rush out on A. Boomage far enough forward, he can hear them coming, and he steps out again to find yet more. As he gets his 14th, make that 15th kill with 3 in the round. And it will indeed be Winstrike that have the winning strike on the half. KIO trying to do what he can behind the boxes as Flusha immediately beside. Flash out. Oh, the dink though. Flusha got thrown off his aim. He had the perfect lineup to the shots and just got countered by the front of bathrooms. What a problem that is. And what a problem it's going to be for Cloud9 because they're down to just 2 players remaining. Not even any damage dealt. As the bomb gets planted. Rush is going to change that, but he's got to get an ace. 1 on 5. Good shot on Boomage. But they know where he is. They'll all just line up and take him down with pistols, and it's 9-7. He's not even looking. They're all going to look at him. They might have even been better off to let him run by, because then the boost isn't spotted. They take potentially the site with the stack working.
They can actually do something.
Speaking of problem, Kiyoshima, he's going to get aggressive inside of water. Doesn't want to swing yet. He's going to leave that to Rush. But Waylander spotted him up ahead of time. Flush has got a kill. Waylander down. It's all on Boomage. They've got to go now. Rush has the AK still. He's lower on HP, but they want to tap the bomb. It's 10 seconds. They need to get Boomage on top of it. He's got the first kill already, and that should secure the round as Rush steps back out. Winstrike get away with it.
Outside of the B site. Cloud9 get yet another frag there as Kiyoshima taking down Boomage. And more at it now with the scouts. Remember, they go down to an eco if they lose this round, which is looking very likely at this point.
2 rounds up, yeah, and just the fact that it was such a closely contested second round. It's going to leave them on the back foot. That should confirm it. 14 seconds, bomb down outside Monster. Quick, you'd have to find 4. That's not going to happen, but he does at least get Automatic through the hole in the doorway. He'll try and book it back toward the ladder. Wise decision to stay down below, because if he goes up that, they were already on top of his position. He loses the gun, he loses the money. He may still rush. He's got the right idea, but it's a round for Cloud9 nonetheless. They're first of the second half. Automatic takes down World Edit. Norbert does hold off to find Celsius. They nearly got away with 2 on that. Rush repeaks it. Cloud9 side, it's Automatic. He actually got the shot, got the angle, the damage, and follows it up. Brilliantly done as he strikes through the wall, leaving it to Quick at a 1 on 4.
Still might be a slight chance of that, but I think he's okay.
Based on the timing. And whoa, Flusha gets absolutely evaporated by World Edit, who got in position. He thought he was clean. Automatic found 1 in return on the AWP, but only 1. Quick was very much so as they got around the corner. Boomage, 16 seconds. Finally an execution going their way, but are they ready for the flank? Bomb was dropped. There's still 12 on the clock. KIO, he can try and deny it once more, but he's on the wrong side of the box. He's got to play this in a true 1-on-2. And they've already got position in the post plant. Quick's looking the wrong way, but his teammate's going to spot first. Flash over. They line up, and Kiyoshima gets both. It's 13 rounds, Cloud9.
And there's actually 5 players on the T side coming through. Celsius to defend. The flashbang will take his crosshair off placement, and now they'll go down. It's up to KIO once again to find big numbers here. A couple of kills comes back in favor of Cloud9, but Rush is going down.
Absolutely. They had no idea Norbert was that deep in, and he can immediately attack to the stairs. That little piece of wood right here on the left, such a nuisance, because Flusha has to fully commit to the swing to find it. He's done that.
What?
He's done that, and then some, because that's the problem with it. As soon as you commit that far, you're left completely susceptible to anyone peeking from catwalk. He gets both. It's a 1-on-1. Kiyoshima to clutch it again, and it's an AWP for World Edit. He's no slouch, and he knows exactly where KIO's due to arrive. But can he get the timing right? Can KIO subsequently bait a shot from World Edit? He's done that. Tagged him down to 2 HP, and the missed one on the second. It's KIO that's going to get it on map point. And a chance for Cloud9 to advance.
Player already there, nails it. So good. Automatic is going to be dangerous in this major going forward as he continues to look for frags here, but he has been spotted by Wild Edit, who will reply. 4 on 4. Nice shot by him. Waylander, oh, the timing's awful, but where is the teamwork? He goes in there alone. That's such a risk by itself. At this stage of the game, to walk in bathrooms like that, I'm sorry, that's just not the way to approach it. So that is.
That certainly is fine from World Edit. Limits Cloud9 back down to 3.
Same sort of sound the AWP does as well.
Shadow.
And he did see that shadow. That's why it's such a prime position. World Edit, though, after missing the shot in the 1 versus 1, is making up for it right now. He'll smoke towards CT steps. Rush on the other side. Flash is coming through, and it will affect him. He's going down.
He's gone away from this. Norbert's going to reveal himself.
The ult
Good find
now
from Zelsis, and he can get right on this. He's going to hold. He doesn't have a kit. He's going to try and hold this off. World Edit comes around the corner. All too easy at that point. It was a full defuse required, and it's 15-13.
Up.
No, there is one. I take it back. There's one flash for Automatic. I was going to see if they could try and get Flusha to swing around. They still push through. Rush gets 2 on that. Automatic's going to throw that close. Doesn't really do anything for him, even though Waylander's there. Flush is what they're trying to get into position. If they could make a noise right now. He's got the AWP picked up. But if they had made a noise, I don't think anyone would have checked that. Somehow, he could have got on that. He's giving himself up now. They know he's in the site. He's still going to go aggressive on the AWP. Battles ensuing both on the stairs and at long. Flusha can't hit the shot required. It would have been an interesting thought if he had been on that silently quick. I don't know that it would have checked it, but now the bomb is certainly going to detonate. It goes 15-14. Despite the Cloud9 has everyone alive at the end, there's just not the opportunity, and I don't think he does.
No, I didn't think he would either. And this could be the B-Rush. What a call to make. Brave from Winstrike. As they go into round number 30, up against Rush's MP9, but they're going to take down the first player, probably the second as well at this point.
Oh,
he's blind.
That flash was so good. Rush got back in position on the MP9, gets an upgrade onto an AK, nearly ready for World Edit, but somehow he hits the jumping shot to take down barrels, and it comes to the 2 pistols to try and hold. If World Edit fell on that as well, it would have been a 3-on-2 the other way, and the site would not be attained. KIO tries to get in position with the Deagle, can't do it. It's Flusha on a 5-7. To keep this baby from going the distance. And he's already spotted. That's going to make things almost impossible. Still wants to get clever with this. Why is that Molotov throwing barrels now? His teammates segregated by this. Nearly gave him a chance at that, actually.
We're going to overtime. Winstrike have done it. We'll find the opening kill. And who else to get it then? Rush, of course. Great shot of the AUG on the T side. Takes down Boomich. And this could be it. Flusha follows it up. It's a 5-on-3. Cloud9's rounds to give away.
And Flusha has no intention of doing that. Rush, if I'm not mistaken, he has 7 at least, I think 8 in overtime so far.
He's killed it. Like, he has been astonishingly good. He saved them in this overtime.
Steps up considerably. Zelsis in the corner. He's just waiting to watch the doorway to make sure KIO's safe to guard off on sandbags. And remember, Flusha's still out watching Monster, so they're just wanting Winstrike to be desperate and make mistakes.
Well, they've got so much time. They've got all their utility. And look at the setup for Winstrike. They have 2 flashbangs, 1 kit.
Surprised you don't see that position more.
It's because it's very vulnerable to flashbangs. It is a great angle for catching people walking in. But yeah, you're right. We don't see it too often. It's a very strong position, but you're vulnerable. As soon as you get flashed, you're in a bit of a dodgy spot. But yeah, definitely a strong one. You camouflage quite well into the wall as well.
It's crafty enough. Quick, there it is. They had to peek. They needed information. 31 seconds, 2 on B. They need to rotate. They have to be aware. Oh, he's looked away. Wrong timing on the flash. Rush again, and he'll follow it up as well to fight Norbert. Cloud9 are 1 kill away from making it to the top 16 again. And it's all on World Edit, a man who has tons of experience in majors, but this time he's going no further. It's over. Cloud9 in overtime.